Have you ever wondered what the Old Testament is really all about? It's not just one book, it's a whole library, a collection of stories, laws, poems, and prophecies written over 1,000 years. Let's take a quick journey through its history and see how it all came together. Our story starts with the earliest traditions passed down orally for generations. Think of the epic tales of creation, the Great Flood, and the patriarchs, like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These weren't written down immediately. They were the campfire stories of a nomadic people shared under the stars, preserving their identity and their relationship with God. The first major chunk of the Old Testament to be written down is what scholars call the Torah, or the Pentateuch. These are the first 5 books: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. The core of these texts likely began to take shape around the time of the Israelite monarchy, maybe as early as the 10th century BCE, during the reigns of David and Solomon. This was a time of nation building, and having a foundational story and a set of laws was crucial. The Exodus story, for example, became the defining narrative of Israel's identity, a people delivered from slavery by God. After the kingdom split into 2, Israel in the north and Judah in the south, things got complicated. This period saw the rise of the prophets. Figures like Amos, Hosea, Isaiah, and Jeremiah weren't just fortune tellers, they were social and political commentators, calling the kings and the people back to their covenant with God, speaking out against injustice and idolatry. Their powerful words were recorded, adding another layer to the growing body of sacred texts. Then came a catastrophic event: the Babylonian exile in 586 BCE. The Babylonians conquered Jerusalem, destroyed the temple, and carried off the elite to Babylon. This could have been the end, but instead it became a period of intense literary activity. Far from home, the scribes and priests worked tirelessly to preserve their heritage. They gathered, edited, and compiled the stories, laws, and prophecies. It was during this time that much of the Old Testament as we know it began to solidify. The experience of exile profoundly shaped their theology, emphasizing hope, restoration, and God's faithfulness even in disaster. When the exiles returned to Judah, thanks to the Persian king Cyrus the Great, they brought their sacred texts with them. Under leaders like Ezra and Nehemiah, the Torah was established as the foundational law of the community. This post-exilic period was crucial for finalizing the historical books like Kings and Chronicles, and the wisdom literature like Proverbs and Job. The final section of the Old Testament, known as the Writings, includes a diverse mix of books: the Psalms, a collection of prayers and hymns used in temple worship for centuries; the wisdom of Ecclesiastes, the love poetry of the Song of Solomon, and the apocalyptic visions of Daniel, written much later during a time of Greek persecution. So, how did they decide which books made the cut? The process of forming the official canon was gradual, spanning several centuries. The Torah, was accepted first. Then came the prophets. The writings were the last to be finalized, probably around the 1st century CE. The selection was based on factors like antiquity, prophetic authority, and widespread use in the community, from ancient oral tales to carefully edited scrolls. The Old Testament is a testament to a people's enduring faith and their centuries-long journey to understand their world and their God. It's a complex, rich, and deeply human library that has shaped civilizations and continues to inspire millions today. Thanks for joining me on this lightning tour. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and let me know in the comments what piece of history you'd like to explore next. See you in the next